So this is how you stay calm in stressful situations under pressure. So what's the knee-jerk reaction of most people when they go through a little bit of stress, or they encounter a little bit of resistance, a little bit of pressure in their lives? A lot of people just totally give in to the stress, right? They become totally emotional and they stop thinking logically. They give in to their environment and to their emotions, and they become different people almost, right? They just become totally stressed about the situation and they don't know how to handle it. And this is especially true if you're not accustomed to challenges, or you're not accustomed to, a little bit of pressure in your life, which is totally normal and healthy. But nowadays, a lot of people, I'm guilty of this. I was guilty of this, and I'm definitely doing my best to correct it. A lot of people are not seeking out challenges, and instead they're looking for ways to become more comfortable, right? Comfort is just going to not give you anything positive long term. There's nothing wrong with it, in bursts. But if you're constantly seeking comfort and you're not challenging yourself, you're not gonna be growing in your life. You're just gonna stay stagnant. So that's the first piece of advice I would give you. Seek out discomfort, seek out challenges, and don't get too comfortable. At the end of it all, at the end of all these challenges, you'll find yourself being a stronger person. So that's advice number one. Advice number two is, what's something common that happens that when people are under a stressful situation? Like I said, they become too emotional and they stop using their brains. So obviously, if you're not thinking, if you're not using your brain, you're not gonna make the best decisions, right? You're gonna just be a zombie, right? You're not gonna make the best decisions. So I would advise you to have this in mind whenever you're going through something stressful. Focus on your breathing and your posture. So the point of this is obviously to try to stay as relaxed and as composed as possible. If you can do this, you'll be able to use, your mental faculties, and you won't get emotional. You'll be able to use logic and you'll make better decisions. And obviously, this is also going to serve to calm you down. Breathing and, focusing on having good posture. So that's advice number two. Remember to not be too emotional and not let the environment dictate how you feel. Try to be as stoic as possible and process the emotions that you're feeling. Don't be run by them. Realize that whatever situation you're going through, whatever stressful situation you're going through, at the end of it is going to end. Obviously, it's not going to go on forever. And at the end of it, it's going to make you a stronger person. I think this is a more healthy, better mindset to have than to have this mindset of, oh, why is this happening to me? Fall into a victim mindset, and think, oh, why is this happening? Oh, this sucks. That mentality is not going to serve you for anything. It's just going to make things worse. So I think it's a lot better to have this mindset whenever you're going through something difficult, through a challenge, right? Again, realize that it will end and it will make you a stronger person at the end of it. And that just is a more uplifting mindset, and it's just going to uplift your mood. Again, don't lose yourself to whatever is going on around you. Focus on being your most authentic self. Don't let the environment dictate how you feel internally. I get it. There are certain situations that are just overwhelming, and you just can't stop yourself from showing emotion and just from showing emotion. But again, the point I'm trying to make here is to develop a thick skin and not let every little inconvenience get to you. And again, how do you do this? By you develop this like a muscle, right? The more you do it, the more challenges you come across, the more tense, stressful situations, healthy of course, stressful situations that you encounter, the stronger person you're going to become. And again, a lot of it comes with time, right? And experience. It's a muscle and it needs to be developed. So seek out discomfort, seek out challenges, try not to get too comfortable. Because if you're too comfortable, you'll just get to a place where you're not growing and you're not learning anything. You're just kind of stagnant, and you're comfortable, but you're not growing. And I personally, I don't want to be in that state, right? seek out discomfort and seek out challenges in your life, and your future self will thank you for that. So if you made it this far in the video, I thank you for listening. Hopefully some of this advice, will be helpful to someone out there. Thank you to all my new subscribers again for joining. And if you're new to the channel, I make videos on self-improvement. I talk about topics that are not very mainstream, topics that, if you were to mention them to certain people, they might get triggered. But if you consider yourself an open-minded person and you can handle information that's not very mainstream, then this channel is perfect for you. Again, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.